Hi, this is Josie in the Transition Effect. Thank you for tuning back, guys. Today, I want to talk about one particular thing that I talked about in my first video. Um, why is God so fixed up in my genitals? Just because Western culture actually tells me that I cannot be trans and be able to honor the Almighty. Well, I mean, that's your obscure part of your religion, I guess. And but if you when I talk to these people, to these Christians, I just tell them right off the bat, is like, didn't your Jesus actually say that there was no male nor female in the kingdom of God, for everything was spiritual? What I no 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 no, there's very defined things. Nah. If you are saying that he didn't say that, then you're calling him a liar, and then you might be just committing blasphemy, and you're going to go to hell now. Uh, no! And then they struggle to figure out what exactly I'm talking about. And that's when basically, when Jesus was actually asked about um, if four brothers, the oldest, um, they all married, they all have their families, and then the eldest die, according to Jewish tradition, then the wife of the eldest basically will go to the next in line. And then if that dies, then the two wives and the family go to the other one, to the next one in line, and so on. So imagine if you have 12. 12 boys, and then suddenly, like, you're the youngest one, and then you have like 12 wives, just because. Oh, okay, that's the sweet side of my brother dying, I guess. uh, you're able to have more wives. So, anyways, um, but when it comes down to, and then they said like, so who are they gonna be married when they're in heaven? And then Jesus said, "It's like, well, in the kingdom of heaven, there's no male nor female. Why are you so bothered about this? You know, um, because they wanted to get them. Just because he was a rebel, he was groovy, and he was hanging out with their own crowd, and everybody was okay with it, except the ones in power. And he attracted a lot of different people. He attracted a lot of different things. I think that he had a really good ideas. I think that he had really good motives, and just the fact that at the time the Jews were actually uh, fixed up on the prophecy the of the Messiah that will restore Jerusalem, and after Babylon, and then after Rome, part of Greece, and then Rome, um, they were just saying, is like, where are you? So, anyways, and I'm not gonna get into that type of theological discussion, just because on this particular there's a lot of different stuff, to take in consideration, and so little time. But um, once if they're able to answer that type of question, why is God so fixed up on my genitals? I thought he knew me. I thought he created me. Or why he actually created me like this. And then you get into other philosophical and theological discussions of but the truth of the fact is that we are who we are. um in the same way, like, if you commit adultery, then adultery, and then you have to be stoned to death. If you are going to abide by the same rules that you're trying to impose me, Then obviously this person was a divorcee. He actually remarried, and he loved his newfound godly woman, woman of Christ. Uh, and I'm like, dude, I have to stone you to death. You know that? Uh, so, anyways, so once you get past by those particular details, um, I don't think anyone will be able to really do much about telling you who you have to be. Um, and I just I just think it's, for one, it's a waste of time. It's a waste of resources, and I I really think that we should be focusing on more important ideas instead of being focused on the rights of the unborn. Let's fix up on the rights of the ones that are already born and without parents. They're living on the streets, homeless kids, uh, kids that are actually thrown out of their homes just because they're trans, or just because they're gay or bisexual. Uh, that's one thing that I will never understand about them. Anyways, thank you very much for tuning back. Guys, put your questions down below, your comments, and if you guys want me to talk about some other things, let me know, and I'll be here the next time. Until the meantime, keep on smiling. Bye.